Leo, Leo, Leo. So, Leos, this is going to be partly your October and November reading because, of course, I didn't get to you last month. So, I'm going to try to incorporate all the messages that I get and put them here. So, bear with me. Let's see what we got going on for the Leos for October, November 2020. Can y'all believe we're in November already? Some of you, I feel like maybe hearing about a pregnancy. This could be within you, if you're still of an age where you could still have babies. If not, you can be finding out somebody around you is going to be having a baby. So there seems to be an addition that is coming into your family. There's also something about new beginnings. So if you're not pregnant, if you don't have anybody in your family that's planning to be pregnant, some of you are going to be starting something that is going to be like a baby to you. This could be a new endeavor. This could be a new job. You could be an entrepreneur. So I will say that I feel like there's something that's going to be starting up that you're going to nurse and you're going to grow it, whether this is an actual child or a business idea that's going to be coming in for you, Leo. I definitely feel like you guys are in your element. There's a lot of entrepreneurship that's showing through for you. There's money that's coming in. I do get delays on it, and it could be because of COVID-19. Some of you may be having some type of problem with um, obstacles or delays, especially if you're trying to start a business or you're trying to start something that is opening up for you. There's going to be some things that may be put to the side or they may take longer, especially if it has anything to do with shipments and delivery and everything. You guys, that's the printer that you're hearing the clicking noise on. So let's see. Leo, 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 Leo. I do feel for you guys that this is going to be like a new adventure for you. So for some of you, this is really kind of stepping out of your comfort zone. You may be putting yourself out there in a way that you haven't before. So say that you've been working a 9 to 5 for 13 years and then you decide to start a business. I feel like this is brand new for you. For some of you, you're shutting down one door and opening up another door, but it literally is moving in a different direction than what you were going. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of growth that comes in, and there could be some growing pains that come in with this too. For a few, I feel this is mostly connected to money, but for a very few, I feel like there may even be something with relationships ending and you starting a new beginning with possibly new friends, new environment. I definitely get new things that are opening up. So be prepared for this. And I do feel a little bit of fear. So there's going to be some of you that, even though you're fire signs and you know you roar, there's going to be some of you that are like, I don't know if this is something that I really want to do or if I feel comfortable doing it. So there's going to be this growing pain. Be prepared for that, especially if you're walking away from a relationship and starting something brand new with someone else. Now, for a few, I'm getting some type of connection with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There could also be a connection with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Some of you with an air sign could be having some type of arguments or obstacles because we get with the Queen of Swords, and I'm going to try to get that glare off of it. This is somebody who's holding a scalpel and they're pointing. So if this is not your energy, this could be with somebody else that may be upset with you. There could be some arguments or there could be some disagreements that are going to be coming in. I do feel like there's something about being pulled in a couple of different directions, whether this is you or this person that you're with. So I will say be mindful of conversations, gossip, anything that feels like that it may be putting you in some type of drama. I get something with miscommunication. So I will say, Leos, make sure you choose your battles wisely. If you're dealing with someone that you feel like you can't communicate with, sometimes it's best not to communicate at all and just pull back. For a few of you, you will be able to do it. For some of you, you might be in the midst of something where it's like, okay, I can't put it off because I got to deal with it, and you got to do what you got to do. Leo, 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 Leo. I do see a few of you are going to be in the spotlight. You're going to be shining. So be prepared that if you're putting yourself out there, people are going to be seeing you. If you have a YouTube, IG, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Whatever we're doing right now with social media, some of you are putting yourself in the forefront, which means that people are starting to know who you are. Even if you work somewhere else, there could be this thing where people are pushing you in the forefront and saying, look, we want you to take the lead, or we want you to be the face of this, or the face of this company or this promotion. Whatever it is, for a few of you, I feel like that there's going to be this thing, okay, let me push myself out there, or you're going to have people behind you that are actually pushing you out. Some of you may be finding about somebody close to you passing away. I normally do not read on death, but I do feel that there's something with grieving that is coming in. This person could have already been sick. They might be having some type of health issue. Could be an elderly person. For some of you, though, this person may have dealt with some type of chronic illness. I feel something about going to visit this person in a hospital. So I'm not sure what exactly is going on. And this may be one specific message for somebody. But I do feel like there's something where Spirit is saying, prepare the family. So some of you may be helping somebody in a transition process that you already have started. You could be a death doula, or you could even work for hospice, or you may even be calling hospice in on a family member. So I will say Spirit is saying, be prepared, but I see that it's going to be a smooth transition. Leo, 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 Leo. All right, let's see what the cards say, Leo. So we got 5 of Blades. We have Judgment. We have the Moon card. We have the 7 of Blades. We have Victory. The Devil. The Magician. We got the 7 of Wands. We have 3 of Wands. We have the Lover's card. The World card. 8 of Swords. We got 4 of Cups. And then one more, Spirit. One more. High Priestess. So, coming into this month, remember where I said you guys may have to deal with some conflict. We have the 5 of Swords. Now, for a few of you, this could be 5 people involved with this. This could be 3 people involved with it. This could be he said, she said type of energy. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But there may be some type of conflict, arguments, disagreement, miscommunication, like I said. And it could be because 2 people are not seeing eye to eye. When you look at this card, one person is holding a knife, the other person has their hands crossed across their chest, means they're closed off, and the other person has their back completely turned. So instead of this being a lot of arguments, this could be an absence of talking. No conversations going on, but there's some underlying feelings of hurt or some type of tension that could be going on with the situation. A few of you may be dealing with someone where it's like, I'm so upset with you, I can't talk to you. Or this person could be doing this to you because it's a general read. Whatever it is, just showing that there is some conflict that is coming. And it may have to do with judgment. Somebody could be saying, look, I don't like the way you do things. I don't like the way you live your life. I don't like the direction that you're going in. And I don't want to do it anymore. We definitely have a difference of opinions when it comes to it. And it's almost like 2 people could possibly be saying, you know what? We don't want, or we're not seeing things eye to eye. There could be a third party that may be involved in this too for some of you. You may have somebody who came in and caused problems with a conversation between 2 people. I don't see 3 of Swords, but normally with 5 of Blades, with 3 people that are upset, I feel like there could have been a third party who came in and made things upset. Now, we do have the Moon card, which is things going on behind closed doors. So for a few of you, you got to be careful because there could be some gossip that's going on behind your back, or you could have somebody working against you behind your back. Normally with the Moon card, this is almost shadiness. A lot of times I will say there's spiritual growth that's connected with this. But I feel with this particular card, some of you could be dealing with somebody who's being really shady. General read, Leo, this could be you doing this too. If there's a cross watcher, you could have a Leo that's being shady. Whatever it is something that's being hidden. And we have the Theft card, 7 of Swords. Theft and deception. Somebody's not trying to let you see everything. So some of you could be dealing with somebody who's coming off really tricky. They're hiding things from you. This could even be a person who's saying you're doing this to them. You're hiding things. You're not telling me everything. With the Seven of Swords, this is theft. Some of you may be feeling like somebody's stealing something from me. They're taking something away from me. And for a few of you, you're looking back at the family and this man in a window. You may even know who this person is. You may be feeling trust issues or feeling like I can't trust this person because of something that they're doing or something that they're taking away from you. So there is going to be, I feel like, a shutdown and a lack of communication. There may be an argument first before it shuts down. But it could be because you feel like somebody is stealing something from you, whether this is money, belongings. Man, they got jewelry, they got money, they computers. So some of you could be dealing with a person that you feel like, okay, you're taking something away. You're stealing and I cannot trust you. I feel like when this person does it, they feel like they have victory. Because it's like somebody is saying, you know what, I won. But I do feel like there's some problems that are coming in with this. So you guys, I will say you may get a heads up with this. Because we do have the moon card, even though it is a lot of things done in the dark. If you look at this, the moon in the background is showing something is being illuminated. Which means that this person may not be as slick as they think they are, Leo. You could be dealing with somebody who feels like they're getting away with something and they have victory. But it is showing that that may not be the case. Now, for a few of you, this could be somebody who has addiction issues. They could gamble too much. They might smoke a little bit too much weed. They may drink. There's a lot of different things that it looks like that they could be battling. And the thing about it too is that this person could be stealing from you to feed an addiction. They could be taking things away from you so that they can buy drugs, or they could be siphoning money from you so that they could use it to support a habit that they have. And for some of them, they may have thought they got away with it. But it is showing that there's something that is going to come to light. Now, the High Priestess is the final card. But with the moon, we have that this could be spirit communication. Spirit could be showing you things, telling you things. So you need to pay attention to your dreams. If you feel like there's somebody in your circle that you can't trust, Spirit is like, okay, we need to look a little bit deeper into this person. We got to make sure that we're seeing things clearly, which is where the High Priestess is coming in. Now, for a few of you, we got two different things that are going on. You could be dealing with somebody who may be doing a little bit of spell work. They could be trying to hide this devil card, this addiction, or they could be trying to hide this deception or this theft. Somebody could be doing a little bit of work. Now, if you don't believe in spell work, this is just somebody who's a shady mofo. They could be trying to play you. They could be trying to get over you. But with the Magician card, he's smiling in your face, but he's digging a hole. There's a snake there. He has a knife on him. So this person is not as innocent as they may appear. So some of you could be dealing with somebody who makes you feel comfortable, but maybe some of the actions that they're doing are making you look at them a little bit differently. Something is making you look at this person a little bit more because you feel that there's something that's not going on right, Leo. You need to trust your intuition if you're dealing with someone who's coming in and they're being really shady. Now, I do see the Seven of Wands. I feel like if you are dealing with somebody and you call them out, there's something with defending themselves. I didn't do it. I'm not this type of person. I feel attacked. Now, this could be you. It's a general read. Somebody could be coming at you and attacking you and saying, well, you did this, you did that. And you maybe feel like my back is against the rope. I got to sit up here and defend myself. There is something with somebody stepping forward and saying, this is not me. I didn't do it. But we got a lot of cards that are showing that there's a lot of things that are going on. The Moon card is saying, don't believe everything that you see or hear. Trust what you feel. Because even though you may see some things or you may be getting some words that sound good, there's something that you still need to be careful of, especially when it comes to your money or belongings or things that are really important to you. I feel for a few of you, you're definitely going to be moving on from this energy because I feel like there's a cut in ties with someone. If this is somebody who's close to you, whether this is somebody that you're in a relationship with, a family member or a friend, some of you are going to be cutting ties because you're like, I can no longer go forward because I'm seeing things that are coming out and you're not happy with it. Some of you may be having some really harsh judgment against someone that you're seeing some things and you're like, I thought you were better than that. For a few of you, this is somebody doing it to you. It's like, okay, I thought you were better than this. Now I'm seeing some things in you I don't like. We definitely have a difference of opinion, whether this is in a relationship or a job. Some of you are going to be cutting ties and walking away because the situation is turning volatile and there's no growth. You could be dealing with someone where you're saying, I have to move on because it's not anything there to work at. Now, for a few of you, you may have stayed in the situation longer than what you wanted. Self-imposed bondage or fears is saying, I really don't want to be here. I need to move forward. So if this is not you in a general read, somebody could be coming to you and saying, you know what, I don't feel like this is my place anymore. I want to move on. I feel when I look at this card, this is somebody who's given somebody a chance over and over and over again. And it may not be working. And it could be keeping you stuck. I want to move, but I can't. I need to let go, but I can't. I know I should end this, but I don't want to. Or I'm afraid to. Because normally with Eight of Swords, this is about fear of moving on. So some of you may be knowing that you need to close a door or you need to cut ties, but you're scared to do it. Whether this is walking away from a job or walking away from a relationship or having to cut ties with a family member, some of you may be struggling that I don't want to do it, but I feel like I have to do it. Now, with the Three of Wands, I feel like there is some type of movement where you're going to be moving towards a new direction. Hey, Yoda. Hey, Yoda, what you doing, boy? You come over to your nana house. So for some of you, I feel like you're going to be making new arrangements. You're moving in a different direction. If you cut ties with a job, if you walked away from a relationship, if you walked away from a friendship, you're walking into something that actually is better for you because it's bringing in long-term contracts, longevity. I feel like that you possibly could be working with a different team. So you might be cutting ties with somebody and saying, you know what, we didn't work and I'm going to end this right here. I'm scared. I didn't want to. I don't know if this is the right thing, but I feel like at this point I need to move on and I'm going to push myself out there. And for some of you, you're doing it because Spirit is saying there's something better for you. There's a freedom that comes with this. This literally is going on a new adventure. Now, like I said, for some of you, whether this is a pregnancy or new beginnings with a job or a relationship, there's something that you're nurturing and that you're going to grow. So there's something that you're signing. This could be contracts. This could be even new leases. This is something that is going to actually open up a new opportunity for you, and you're connecting with a different energy so that you can move forward. I feel like for a few of you, you could be finding a soul tribe or a family, a spiritual family, but you're feeling like you need to move forward. And I feel for a few, you're not looking back. You're moving forward and you don't want to look back. Now, I do think that there is a decision that needs to be made. And for some of you, this could be within a relationship or with a partner. This could be with a family member. This could even be with a job. But it's showing there's a decision that needs to be made. And for some of you, there could be, like I said, some issues with wanting to let something go. But I feel like if you were holding on to a situation that was unfulfilled for you, this year is showing you that it's not working anymore. 2020 is like one of those completion years where it's like, I tried it. You know, I bought the t-shirt, but it didn't really work for me, so I'm going to move on. I could be, I want to say connecting with the energy differently with relationships, because I feel for a few of you, there's this one-sided thing. I keep hearing like somebody saying, I put in, and it wasn't reciprocated. So I feel like when it comes to this, and normally this is what this card looks like. Like somebody, I'm offering you this. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to be there for you, but you have your headphones on. You won't even make eye contact with me. You're not allowing me to be there for you. Some of you, you may be feeling this with a person in your life. It's like, I wanted to do things. I wanted things to be different. I've offered, I've forgiven, I've tried, I've extended, and you don't seem wanting to be open to it. So I need to walk away. I need to make this decision. For a few of you, this could be somebody saying this to you, like, I've given you everything and you didn't take it. You didn't open it up. You're unhappy. I do feel like, though, Leo, if there is a depression or something that you're holding on to, a few of you are going to be walking away from this energy because you've made a decision to move forward. Some of you, you could be going in a completely different direction where you're relocating, whether this is for a move, for a home, an apartment, for a business, you're taking it somewhere else and you're making some type of foundation. You're signing contracts. And for a few, you're feeling like, I'm not going to look back. If I walked away, if I made this decision, I'm going to keep walking. And it's because somebody felt like I put in more than what I should have. And it wasn't reciprocated. So I'm going to move forward towards a new direction, new people, new energy. And it feels like something that is really, really needed. And I think a lot of you are going to be doing this because there could be something that comes out. If there's any type of secrets, and we've seen this a lot this year, if there's any type of secrets, they're going to come out. And even with the Libra reading, I want to say pretty much this whole year, I kept saying there's going to be something that's going to be exposed, something that's going to come out. So some of you with this Five of Swords could be dealing with an air sign person where their secret has come out. Or if you're a cross watcher, they could be looking at you and going, okay, your secret came out. Something was illuminated. There's definitely going to be a decision, but I feel like for some people, this was one-sided. Two people who are not on the same page. And we got a couple of different things showing that we're not moving in the same direction. We got somebody with their hands crossed over, which means I'm closed. And we got the other person with their back turned. I don't want to talk to you anymore. There's no more communication. When you look at this card too, some of you, there's a communication that's ending. Somebody doesn't want it. So if you're pouring something into a vessel that is not trying to feed you back, it's probably time to go ahead and cut ties and move forward. I think for a few of you, you may have forgiven, defended to the point of, I don't have any more energy to put into you. So I'm going to go ahead and walk away. For a few of you, I feel like you stayed in a situation longer than what you needed to, and it just wasn't for your benefit. And now you're feeling like, I need to go ahead and move forward and let it go. The High Priestess is giving you guys a lot of insight. So I will say, pay attention to the messages that are coming to you. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to things that are synchronicities, numbers, things that keep repeating, because Spirit is showing that they've been talking to you. This may have been some things that have been going on the whole time, but maybe you're just now seeing it. But I do feel like at this point, your intuition is very, very high. It's almost like your vision, there's a clarity there. So you may have found a place where you need to be and a thing that you need to see, or something that you need to see clearly. Now, I keep going back to this magician. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a magic man or a magic female. Will not apply to everybody. If this is not your lifestyle, if you don't do it, don't worry about it. You don't even have to stress about it. For a few of you, though, there could be some type of spell work that you need to make sure that you guard and you protect against, because there could be something that is coming at you negatively. Like I said, you may have walked away from a friend or somebody that you thought you could trust. We have children in the background. Some of you may even have a child with this person. But I feel like there may be somebody who's doing some shady stuff behind your back. They don't want you to fall out. And I think they're doing it because they're trying to ensure victory for themselves. But I feel like there's going to be something that comes to light. So that's why I say, pay attention to dreams, pay attention to images, pay attention to things that come to you, because you're going to see some things that really, really open up. And it's because you need to. Now, I don't know who this person is, Leo. Y'all been dealing with this person for a while. This is an addict. I don't care if it's sex addiction, alcohol addiction, food addiction, money, whatever it is, a workaholic. This could be your energy, or this could be somebody else that you're dealing with. But Spirit keeps saying this has to be healed. Whether this is you and you're having these issues, you need to go ahead and try to do something. Now, of course, you're an adult. It's up to you if you want to. But I keep getting Spirit say it needs to be healed. And it could be because it may end up causing some type of medical issue that may be detrimental to you or to the other person. If this is somebody in your family and you feel like you can talk to them, I would say talk to them. If this is something that you're struggling with, I would say reach out, because for a few of you, there could be some problems that medically will happen that will cause some type of detriment to your health that you're going to have to deal with. And I would hate to see that. So Leo. But I'm definitely getting a lot with addiction and stubbornness. So if this is you, somebody could be like, I know I have this addiction, but I don't want to get it fixed. If this is somebody else, they could be saying, you know what, I know I have it. I don't want to be bothered. I'm not going to fix it. Leave me alone. You can only do so much for somebody if they're not open to it. But if this is something that you're dealing with on yourself, reach out. Don't struggle through it if you don't have to. Okay, let's see. Leo, 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 Leo. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages with Leo? We definitely get third-party interference in a situation. We get somebody who feels like they have option, and then we get job loss or money loss. So some of you are going to be losing some type of income. Spirit is showing that there's going to be an opportunity that comes in. And like I said, this could be a new job. Some of you could be doing entrepreneurship, starting your own business. But be prepared. If you haven't already hit that dip, some of you are going to lose money before you make money. If you're starting a business, this could be you investing, getting your inventory up before your business actually pays off. If you're working at a job, some of you may need to go ahead and make sure that you have a second income, or either have something in the works where you're putting out your resume and things like that, because it's showing for a few of you, you may get furloughed or you may get laid off, and you need to have something that you can fall back on. I do feel for a few that you're going to be going back to school or taking classes. You possibly could be teaching classes. I'm getting something that is opening up where you're sharing knowledge and you're making money. Now, I will be honest and say, don't put too much on your plate, Leo. There may be this thing of being overwhelmed. Like, I need to do this and I need to do that. And it could be detrimental to your health, especially if you have any addiction issues. If you're overeating, or you're not taking care of yourself, or you're drinking, or you're doing any type of drugs, if you're overworking and you're not getting enough rest, some of this may catch up with you. I do see right now kind of juggling money. And it may have to do with a partnership, whether this is somebody you're married to, living with, a roommate. There may be this issue of, okay, you need to pay this and then I'll pay that, or I need to make sure you have your part of the money so that we can pay this, because I feel like somebody is trying to juggle or move money around. There's a little bit of instability that's coming in with that. There is other job opportunities or money opportunities, but Spirit is saying be really careful that you're watching your money, your bank account. You're not overspending, or you're not putting yourself in a position where you're having to pay something out and the other person is not coming back in and giving you your money back. Some of you definitely are dealing with an air sign person. This could be somebody who financially needs some help. This could be a family member. This could be children. Spirit is saying they'll be very careful that you're not enabling or giving this person money, because they could be using it for drugs or to feed a habit. I will say you have good news coming in about money. There's some stress around it. I do get a little bit of depression, and it could be because of some changes that are going through with a job where you're ending one thing and starting something up. Major changes coming in, Leo. Some of you are definitely going to feel this to the point where we saw that 8 of Swords. I don't want to let it go. I don't want to move on. I'm scared. I don't know if I want to do this. You're going to feel the stress of it first. There's a little bit of depression, and then it looks like the open road is coming in, because Spirit is saying, regardless, you got to move forward. They are telling me you have to watch out and watch your back for a thief. If you have anything of value, phone, purses, wallets, make sure you're not laying this around. Make sure that you're not doing this in an environment where you don't know people and you're just walking in and you're putting your purse down, or you have somebody who's coming to you for money, or you're in business with somebody and they're taking money from you. Spirit is saying that you really need to keep an eye on what's going on. If you are in a relationship or business, a lot of you are going to be going solo. You're going to be cutting ties and moving on your own. And it's because you could be dealing with somebody who you feel is unreliable. I do feel like there could be some conflict or fights about money that's coming in. If you are going into business with anyone, Leo, contracts, make sure you outline everything. This is what I want. This is what you're going to get paid. This is when it needs to be done. If you don't go in with a contract, some of you are going to have some major issues with someone, and it's going to affect your money. Definitely with Ace of Wands, I do see new beginnings coming in. This is new beginnings with love, jobs, but it comes in after a breakup. So I feel like something definitely is ending for you guys before something new can begin. And I feel like this breakup is going to be emotional. Whether this is in business or in a romantic sense, it's going to hurt a little bit before you move on. I do see something with moving. This could be moving a house. This could be moving a business. I will say you have sickness that is showing. Endings, Ace of Spades. Oh, I couldn't get it out, Leo. Is on top of sickness. So for some of you, there could be a person in your life that is transitioning. So I will say, if you have anyone that's sick, make sure that you're spending as much time with them as you possibly can. Definitely see that there's going to be a transition that comes in. Some of you are going through a major life change, but Spirit is saying that you're going to land on your feet, Leo. There's money coming in. Your hard work is going to pay off. You may have to go through some obstacles before you get there, but it is showing at the end of the day, you're going to be standing on your feet, and it is showing longevity, something that has stability to it, something that brings money in. And it could be signing a contract, could be going into business with someone, could be starting your own business. But I do see success is going to be there for you, Leo. So I wish you all the best. Love you.